Hello and welcome to CIS 105. I'm Dr. Kelly Engel and I'll be your instructor for this course. I wanted to welcome you to the course and give you a short introduction to the D2L environment as well as Simnet, which we'll be using in this class. You can see here that I'm viewing the home page for the class, and when you come in you'll see that there is some news updates here. Each week I'll be posting reminders for you and giving you hints and tips on as you work on the content in this class. So please make sure that you check in at the news section each time you log in. On the right hand side you'll see my contact information. I have my email, my office phone, and some other information that you may need, including Simnet help and D2L. So to give you the basic overview for the class, the first thing you want to do when you log in is go to Content. And from here you'll see I have a Start Here module, which is where you're going to begin. The first link is the video that you are currently watching. Then I have an HTML page that talks about the course setup and basically gives you a little bit more information about how this semester is going to play out in terms of the content that we'll be covering in this class. The next link is a syllabus. Please make sure that you review that. I recommend, if you can, printing it out just so that you have it for a reference. There's a course calendar in there, and it just goes over the grading and different expectations for the class. I have another web file on navigating this course and my expectations of you as students. And then there's a link for instructions on how to download Microsoft Office 365. If you have an earlier version of Office, it should work for the most part. We are teaching Office 2019 version in this class. However, 2016 should work for the most part. If you run into any problems, certainly let me know. But you, as a HACC student, will get access to 365 for free as a HACC student. So if you need it, please make sure that you follow these instructions for how to download it to your computer. I also have a video on how to take a screenshot. That's actually very important when you run into problems. If you're emailing me or posting to the boards, if you can provide a screenshot, that oftentimes will help me troubleshoot the issue that you're having. And then there's an introduction board, which I'm going to ask that you go out and post an introduction to the class on that board. And then I have a notice about Mac users. So if you are a Mac user, you can do the vast majority of the work in this class using a Mac. The only exception is there's certain assignments and access using native access that you won't be able to do. So if you are a Mac user, please let me know as soon as possible because I can get you connected to a virtual machine that will allow you to do that access portion of the class. If you scroll down, there is some instructions on how to set up Simnet. We're doing what's called deep integration, which means that you'll only be coming into D2L to do your work. And I have it integrated with Simnet, but you have to pair yourself first. So I'm going to click on this just to show you what my view looks like. And because I'm an instructor, I have an instructor view, but there's going to be a set of instructions here when you click on this that's going to ask you to pair with my course. And you'll only do this one time. And once you've paired, you don't need to go back to this. But it's very important that you do this in the first week to make sure that you're able to connect to Simnet. Your access code is paid for if you through your course fees, and you'll have access to an e-text as well. So you shouldn't have to pay anything by doing this. It's already paid for through your course fees. Okay, so if I go back and scroll down, there's also, you should check your system requirements and your browser settings. This will automatically do a check for you to make sure that everything on your system is compatible with Simnet. And then there's I provided some PDF information on Simnet if you need to learn this system a little bit more. There's all kinds of guides here that will help you in understanding how the Simnet system works. And then there's also a help link if you're struggling with getting connected with it. This will, or if you can't see some of the simulation activities, this is an area where you can go to if you need help. You can also ask me as well, and I'll help you navigate that. And then I have a help page with everything. So I've given you phone numbers for Simnet, for D2L if you're having problems with that, our Hack Support Center, IT, as well as a library website and online tutoring, which we're using Smart Thinking at Hack. From here, once you've reviewed everything in here, you'll want to go to week 1. Each week I'll have a very similar setup. There's not a lot for you to do this first week because you're just getting introduced to the course. But I always list goals for the week and let you know what you're going to be doing. Additionally, I have read, watch, and do each week. So this first week, there's no readings, but there will be in subsequent weeks that are actually part of the e-text, which is in Simnet. I also will provide videos. This first week, I'm just asking you to watch 1 video. And then under do, you'll have your assignments listed, which this week I'm just asking that you introduce yourself to your classmates and to me on the discussion board. And then each week I have a checklist, which is designed to help you keep on track with the course. So this first week, you're just reviewing all the materials in the Start Here module. You're going to be making sure that you compare to Simnet, which is registering using that link I showed you. If you need Microsoft Office, make sure that you get that installed on your device and also post to the introductions board. So that's the basic setup for the class each week. You'll see right now I don't have the other weeks open, but as we progress through the course, you'll notice that they'll start opening and you'll be able to see that work ahead of time. I look forward to meeting you online and in the boards. So if you have any problems, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is kmangle@hack.edu, and I look forward to working with you all this semester. I hope you have a good start to your fall semester, and I'll be seeing you online very soon.